Welcome to the African Warriors Fighting Championship from the beautiful city of Katsina. On the screen right now, we have Shagon Kosilaye versus Na Bachirawa. Action-packed bout on the screen as usual. 3-minute rounds, 1 minute rest in between. Knocking down an opponent counts as a victory in that round. Knocking them out counts as a victory, period. Strikes are only permitted from the wrapped hand, and kicks are permitted from either leg. We have Na Bachirawa versus Shagon Kosilaye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, any moment now, the fights will begin. Round 1. Na Bachirawa representing House Arewa, Shagon Kosilaye representing House Kudu. Na Bachirawa with that is on the right side currently, and Shagon Kosilaye is on the left. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, distance management, finding your effective range, finding the range your opponent is least effective from. Those are the opening steps for any traditional striking combat sport, Dambe included. Where am I? Where is my opponent? What can they do? What can I do? Those are fundamental questions of combat. And that's what you're seeing both men ask and answer with the actions that are taking place in the middle of the sandpits right now. So, we have Shagon Kosilaye breaking the rhythm and throwing first. Missing, but throwing nonetheless. Na Bachirawa looking calm, composed, even chewing gum right in the middle of the sandpits, opening with an uppercut to the body. So his strategy seems to revolve around softening the body up repeatedly, then going to the head to close the combination. He's fast. Na Bachirawa is fast. I don't know if he has the speed advantage over Shagon Kosilaye, but he's fast. You can see the speed in the hands. He throws without telegraph. That's what makes it even faster. He doesn't pull back. Alright, let's see the adaptations being made by his opponent, Shagon Kosilaye now. Shagon Kosilaye getting out of the way and colliding with a counter with his right hand to the left side of Na Bachirawa's dome piece. Ladies and gentlemen, locking the shields, and the head warmer flies off. Na Bachirawa locking shields, then works the body. That appears to be the strategy. Lock the shield with your opponent, walk the body repeatedly, then work the head. Alright, let's see how the adaptations that will be made moving forward. Getting countered for his troubles. Na Bachirawa is no longer looking as dominant. He took 2 unanswered strikes there for his troubles, and his opponent now getting in his face. Ladies and gentlemen, is that the end of the first round? It appears so. Na Bachirawa versus Shagon Kosilaye. This was you could say it was equal. It could go either way, but if you were to press me for an answer, I think Na Bachirawa looked better for most of the opening portion of that first round. And these were the clinch exchanges. As we can see, one connecting to the back of the head. Solid connection from Na Bachirawa, causing Shagon Kosilaye to stumble. And you see them in an extended exchange here as well. African Warriors Fighting Championship presenting the replays all the way from the beautiful city of Katsina. This is the King of Dambe event, and I am your commentator and host for the evening, Oche Young Jollof Edache. Ladies and gentlemen, high-level Dambe action, beginning with neutral and distance management, and then we went into high-level striking, really quick strikes from Na Bachirawa, and then we go into clinch work, and now we're going into round 2. What adaptations will be made from the data that was gathered in that first round? Let's see. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen, African Warriors Fighting Championship. Let's see how it goes. Locking the shields. We have both men trying to establish themselves in the middle of the sandpit, trying to secure a dominant position geographically. You need good real estate from which to work on or work from. And now, both men tentative in their approach. Did you see the Na Bachirawa pull Shagon Kosilaye into him, then striking his sternum, striking his body? And he does it the same. He employs the same strategy this time, but goes to the head, countering twice now, countering the third time. And Shagon Kosilaye putting up a good fight, but it looks like Na Bachirawa has the better placement on these punches. The speed coupled with the precision on those strikes is giving Shagon Kosilaye way more than he can deal with right now. Referee gets in the middle to separate the clinch, and we go right in. The pace on this is actually kind of ridiculous. 5 minutes and 7 seconds into this bout so far. Let's see how it goes. Working the head twice, throwing and missing. Collecting on the dome piece with the left hand there from Na Bachirawa. And now we go again. Na Bachirawa throwing. Shagon Kosilaye is still trying. He's throwing over the top of his hand, so he's getting superior timing and getting the better of these exchanges because he times his strikes to go over the top of his opponent, so he goes over and around and connects with the side of the dome piece. Now Shagon Kosilaye on the other hand seems content with throwing straight and under, but those only land under the ribs, they only land under the armpits. They're not guaranteed to do damage to the head like some of these strikes that Na Bachirawa is throwing. Ladies and gentlemen, high level Dambe action right now. Na Bachirawa impressing us with his speed and dexterity, while Shagon Kosilaye has that resilience and forward moving momentum, just moving forward, taking risks, getting hit in the process, but at least being willing to put up a meaningful fight. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is the African Warriors Fighting Championship. We can see the replays on the screen. Both gentlemen exchanging rope. These were some violent exchanges in the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. This was an extended one. And you can see both men flailing for dear life at this point. Na Bachirawa opting to work the body, then work the head. Work the body, then work the head. Shagon Kosilaye was content with staying sticky to him like glue and just extending these clinch positions, because it seems that at range, he seems to be the disadvantaged athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching the third round now. African Warriors Fighting Championship from the beautiful city of Katsina. Let's see what this third and final round has to offer. The referee getting in the way as we are about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, African Warriors Fighting Championship King of Dambe event from the beautiful city of Katsina. This is of course round 3 and we're about to get started. Na Bachirawa versus Shagon Kosilaye. Distance management in the neutral game. Where am I effective? Where is he least effective? That is what I will use to decide when it is time to strike. Fighting fundamentals 101. And as is the case with the bouts in most cases, as is the case with most bouts, you have both men managing the distance in between them, locking shields, giving looks, level changes, trying to gather reactions from the opponent in order to decide what action comes next. I time my offense. That's what both men are thinking right now. Ladies and gentlemen, in these quiet moments, it's very important to remind you that this is the African Warriors Fighting Championship King of Dambe event from the beautiful city of Katsina. This is of course Na Bachirawa in the blue shorts versus Shagon Kosilaye. So far, Na Bachirawa has looked to be the most composed, to be the more composed and more accurate fighter. But it's a fight and it's not over until it's over. Anything can happen. So let's see how Shagon Kosilaye adapts to the numerous obstacles and challenges placed in his way by his opponents this time. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see how full this open air arena, theater arena is in Katsina today? These were people who came and took time out of their day to come and watch high level Dambe action brought by Africa's biggest Dambe promotion, which is of course the African Warriors Fighting Championship. We are approaching the final seconds of this third and final round. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears this is the end. The referee getting in the middle, letting the athletes know that the time has been exhausted and now we await a judge's decision. These are the replays on the screen. Distance management, range finding. Those were the two key words from that third round. And ladies and gentlemen, Na Bachirawa is our winner. Shagon Kosilaye looking disappointed, but that's the sport we play. Honor, respect, love, integrity, those things rule above all at the end of the day. Once the fight is over, we shake hands, we hug, and the show goes on. This is the African Warriors Fighting Championship King of Dambe event presented to you from Katsina State. I am, of course, your host and commentator for the evening, Oche Young Jolov Edache.